Hello everybody and welcome to this guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is hard and I'm going to give you 9 shots on how to get a chest. Please let me know in the comment section below what you got in your chest. Are you happy with the content? And also did you get some berserker balls? Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Join patreon.com/golf-tommy for personalized text guides or update the text guide for tournaments. golf-tommy.com for more information, more content, everything that you're looking for. So, we're gonna play hole number 7 from the summer major of the, it's the Acacia reserve. And we're gonna take a look directly here what chest we can win. And we're gonna be able to win as a start the obsidian chest as the hole-in-one chest. Then we do have the amber chest as the yellow ring, crimson chest as the red ring, aqua chest as the light blue ring, and cobalt chest as the dark blue ring. We're going to play with the golden long iron every single time, no matter if you have headwind, tailwind, or crosswind. That is the club that we're going to play with. More information, or if you have more questions, press the question mark on the top right. You can get to the frequently asked questions about the golden shot. So now you can see on the screen to that side and also to the top, you do have some assets there. Golden long iron max plus 20 over adjustment, so downhill 20%. That is also 1.53 per ring. That's the same 1.53 per ring is when I've added the 20% already. For those of you that do want to make it as simple as possible, I would recommend to use the table above. That is what I listed on the left side, that is the wind. Then we do have how many rings that would be if we do have that wind. So if there is a 5 mile per hour wind, you should adjust 3.3 rings, not more than that. So with that said, we're gonna start the video. I'm going to first the landing position, but when we do play the video, I'm going to go over the adjustment, giving you what I'm playing on the screen. Then we're gonna summarize in the end. But first, landing position. So as a start here, we're going to look for the white ring by the bunker with the second bounce just before the fringe. If you look for a third reference, the red ring just around half of it inside the rough there to the right. A better picture here with the blue with the blue line here that I made, white ring by the bunker, second bounce just before the fringe. And that's what we're going to look for when we're going to play. So for the first shot here, we're going to play with 3 bars of side spin to the right with half a bar of backspin. And we're going to look for the white ring by the bunker with the second bounce just before the fringe. So we have a 5.4, which should be a 3.5 rings that we would adjust. I'm not completely spot on some of the shots, but a big reason to that is that we do have a problem when it comes to being so much downhill with the shots. It's very hard to be detailed as you cannot zoom in as much as we normally can do. But we start off with the crimson chest, which is good, and we then go into roll through to shot number 2. And shot number 2 is going to be the same type of structure. We're gonna look for the same type of landing position. Now we do have a crosswind headwind with a 6.5 mile per hour. Second bounce before the fringe, and then white ring before the bunker. And if I didn't say that before, that landing position is what we're looking for before you add spin. So always landing position, then spin. Now we're going to play 6.5, which is going to be 4.3 rings. And as you can see here, I'm playing this one not more than 3.9. So in this case, we're going to miss to the right, even though we're using a little bit more side spin than I normally should have had. So only playing 3.9 needed almost half a ring more. And there you can see we are basically missing the pin with that much. So once again, very important that you do make a correct ring adjustment there. Follow the table on top instead of trying to guess. So now we're gonna go to the next shot, which is a 5.9 tailwind and crosswind. White ring by the bunker and the second bounce just before the fringe. And when we do have tailwind, then we need to obviously use more backspin. So here we're gonna play with 2.5 bar backspin. I'm using 3 bars of side spin to the left, which is going to be, it's can I say, in with a tailwind crosswind, 2.5 bars is what I would like to do. When, you know, 3 bars is okay as well. Most importantly is that we do adjust the proper amount of rings. Coming in a little bit too much to the left here, but still bag up the crimson chest here as well for shot number 3. And as always, it's very important that, not very important, but I would love to, if you could make a comment in the comment section below what you got in your chest, but also if you do have any questions, so I'm able to help you. And so now we're going to go shot number 4. Now we do have more headwind than we do have crosswind, but here we're gonna play like slightly less than half a backspin, but I would say half a backspin is what we do want to go with. 2 bars of side spin to the right is, you know, that's a tweak from what is, but 2 bars of side spin, it's okay, and we're gonna be able to live with that. And because, you know, when I base the wind, I base like tailwind, crosswind, headwind, crosswind, and when we do get something there in between, it's going to be something that we will have to tweak when we are going. So sometimes you might need a little bit more, a little bit less, and something that you need to use your skill level to be able to get you those minor tweaks. So in the end, get some Spitfire cards, have those maxed out, but the most importantly, the Berserker balls. So now we do have a tailwind, crosswind, 7.5 for shot number 5. Same type of landing position just before the fringe. And then we do have the red ring halfway through the rough with the white ring by the bunker. 2.5 bar backspin. And here we do need to have some side spin to the right dog also. And here I would love to have like 2 to 2.5 bars of side spin is what I would look for here in this situation. 7.5 would be 4.9 rings. And we need to rush. Go on it. Ooh, close margin. Have in mind that the golden shot clock is counting faster down from 10 than a normal adjustment clock does in this game. So that was very, very close that we timed out. We managed to get the shot through and get close again. We are around the pin, but now we're going to hopefully gonna start being, you know, at the pin here with the goal with the hole-in-one. One thing that I want to show you, this is not the best shot you can make, but in the end, when you do have a straight headwind that is more than 7 miles per hour, then you will have to go with overpower, because we are using a spot which unfortunately going to have that with it. So we're using the same position, no top, no backspin, and we're going to use 1.5 bar side spin to the right with that, and then we're going to have to go with slight overpower. And once again, that is with wind above 7 miles per hour, otherwise we don't have to do that. But it's important as well with a straight headwind that we're not going to use any backspin, any top spin, even though we come short, but that's because we're using too little overpower. Whoa, you're down. So now we're going to go to 6.4. And here we do have a straight crosswind, and a straight crosswind here is something that is what can I say, it's something that will have to go with a lot of side spin. 1 bar backspin is a little bit too little in my opinion. 4 bars of side spin is a little bit too much, but that kind of compensates for that the thing that I do over adjust my shot. I play this one more like 4.5 rings, which is 0.3 decimals. So the thing that I would like you to do here, even though we get the hole-in-one, is that we're gonna tweak the crosswind adjustment a little bit. And you can see there in the end, the ball took some speed there, and that's why I want us to go with a little bit less than 1.5 bar. You know, I would say like 1.5, 1.2, 1.3, something around that, depending on the wind angle of the crosswind there. 2 more shots to go. Can we bag 2 more hole-in-ones as well? Maybe. 6.2 headwind and crosswind. White ring by the bunker, second bounce before the fringe, and half of the red ring inside the rough there to the right. And now I'm playing with half a bar of backspin, and we're playing with 2.5 bar side spin to the right, exactly according to our notes. Now we're gonna take and we're gonna play this one 4.1 rings as we have a 6.2 miles per hour. We hit the ball perfect. And the ball is gonna come in very, very nicely. We like this angle of the camera. And it takes us little speed in the end. We hit the pin and we drop in for our second hole-in-one. Spot on! And we'll take that all day and every day. So we're gonna open the amber chest as I already got a hole-in-one on this account. So got 2 hole-in-ones on this account. And if you have got 2 hole-in-ones and you have already obviously got the obsidian chest, then you're going to get the chest that comes next after. You're not getting 2 obsidian chests. But, you know, that's okay, I guess. If we drop 2 hole-in-ones, we're gonna be happy. 6.3 more crosswind than we do have headwind now. So therefore, I'm going to play with a little bit more backspin, like slightly less than 1 bar, with 3 bars of side spin to the right, which is a little bit more than we would be having a crosswind headwind adjustment completely. But that is because we're somewhere in between that type of wind. So then we need to make some minor tweak there. We bounce nicely, we bounce, and we roll this ball in the hole for an hole-in-one. So this was 9 shots of the golden shot guide for the hard one. Hole number 7 of the Acacia reserve from the summer major tournament. And we're gonna summarize here in the end. Once again, on the side there, golden long iron max plus 20, an over adjustment, which is 20% downhill. 1.53 per ring. That's the same when that is when added the 20% already. The easiest way is to follow the table on the top here, on the top there, and that is the wind on the left side, then how many rings if we do have that type of wind on the right side. And we are going to take a look at the spin adjustment here. Spin adjustment, tailwind, 3.2 bars backspin and 1.5 bar left side spin. Tailwind and crosswind left to right, 2.5 bars backspin and 3 bars left side spin. Tailwind and crosswind right to left, 2.5 bar backspin and 2.5 bars right side spin. Crosswind left to right, 1.5 bars backspin and 3.5 bars left side spin. Crosswind right to left, 1.5 bars backspin and 3 bars right side spin. Headwind and crosswind left to right, half a bars of backspin and 3 bars left side spin. Headwind and crosswind right to left, half a bars backspin and 2.5 bars right side spin. Headwind, no top, no backspin, and only 1.5 bar left side spin. Everything is based on having the landing position like this. Second bounce before the fringe with the white ring just by the bunker. A more clear line with the blue line there before the fringe and then before the bunker. All these assets you can see on the top, on the side, landing position, spin, you can find in the Imgur link in the video description down below. Once again, if you do have any comments, any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And here in the end, I want to wish you the best of luck in the golden shot.